Hi, this is Sandy, and this is part 2 of how to edit the videos once you upload it to the Article Video Robot. Now, in video 1, I actually uploaded a press release from IBO Toolbox. Sometimes it may work perfectly, and other times there just might be too much context and you're going to have to edit it. Now, if you're finding this video other than IBO, where you don't know where the press release is, you can easily go to ibosocial.com/thetime-is-now. The time is now is my username in IBO Toolbox. Or you can search my name, Sandy Case. Just make sure you have the correct Sandy Case with my image because there's a few of us. And then you'll want to go to press releases. Now, the videos are all the videos that are out there, but the press releases actually have previous press releases and different links that I talk about where you have to either watch them or review. So I always suggest going to the press releases. Now, if you would rather just go to my website, it's timetomakesense.com, and all the links that I do in press releases, or if I'm with a certain company, or if I'm talking about how to save and use coupons, everything is on here. And after this website is completed, I will add another link here that will say articles to video. So you'll be able to just click on the link and you'll be able to get to this video so that you understand where we are. Now, in this press release, like I explained a minute ago, I put the two press releases. The one is from the intro, when I introduced that you can take your press release articles and turn them into a video. And here is part 1 where I actually uploaded a press release from IBO. So more importantly, you'll want to read part 1 so that you know what we're talking about in part 2. So that's what I mean. If you're watching this video somewhere, try to get to either The Time Is Now on IBO Social or go to It's Time to Make Sense and watch the previous video so that you know how we got where we are right now, okay? So again, in the press releases, you can see on October 4th, this is the creating your own video articles you have written. And if you scroll down, these are all the links and the different things to get you started. In part 1, if we go back up to press releases, the first video I completed today in press release was turning any IBO press release to video. And then you'll be able to share it with over 50 video sites. So this could be a lot of traffic for you. Now, when you first get started, you do get only a few videos for 30 seconds. If you click on one of the links within this press release, you're going to get 50% off. And it reduces it to, I believe, $23.50 a month. I also share in video 1 that if you don't like the service for some reason, you can cancel before the next billing period. So you would have to finish out however many days that you join. But that's less than 80 cents a day to get more traffic to your website. So even if you tried it for a month and you decided it wasn't for you, then just go to the email that they sent you and click on the link that says cancel. Okay, so what we're going to do in video 2 is I'm going to show you how to edit the IBO press release that we uploaded earlier, and just show you some of the basics of how easy it is to just edit if you want to change some things that you don't like, okay? So you would just go to your members area and you would go to projects, and you can either create a new or click on existing and then just pick up where you left off with this particular one. So we're here. It's Anthony Robbins Personal Power 2, the Driving Force. Now, what I want to show you is sometimes this editor is going to pick up like everything. It's going to pick up keywords from the beginning. It's going to pick up your name maybe. It might pick up IBO Social up here. So you want to double check and make sure that nothing is right here. You want to make sure it's just the title. So you're going to highlight it, you're going to backspace, and you're going to make sure that it's just the title that you want here. The article body is the context, but I always say play your video first before you change anything, because you need to see how it's broken up into frames so that it makes sense. So I wouldn't change any of this until you played it a few times. Your keywords. Remember, sometimes when you upload, if you have 20 keywords, you don't want them in the beginning of your video, because the narrator is going to read off every single keyword and people are going to be like, what in the world is this? So you got to make sure that when you go to edit, when you click here after you view it and you know, edit your existing, you got to take this out, and I'll show you where it might be and put it where it's supposed to be in keywords. The category is, we have it in book reviews business, and as you can see, there's a lot of different categories you can choose for your particular, whatever your article is on, okay? And then of course the author name is Sandy Case, and I can just leave it at Sandy Case. If I want to put the IBO in there, I can. This is the browser URL for this particular press release, okay? So for this area here, you can either put your blog, your IBO press release here. You can do a few different things. And then the voice within your video, you can change that. So if we want to change the voice after we listen to it the first time, I'm just going to show you the few voices you have to choose from. Let's go first with Mike.
Hello, my name is Mike. I'm a computer-generated voice.
Okay, and if you want, you can change it to a female voice.
Hello, my name is Jessica. I'm a computer-generated voice.
And then here's James.
Hello, my name is James. I'm a computer-generated voice.
Okay, we're going to leave it at James, but as you can see, you have a few more voices you can choose from, and these are only with the business accounts. I just have the regular account because I am a member, but I, don't use the business because I'm not upgraded. So we're just going to click on Next. In this section, as I showed you in 1, is where you can start doing editing so that it, your video goes, where people don't lose interest and it's like one sentence to the next rather than full paragraphs. You don't want any full paragraphs. So on my previous one, you would notice that there was a full paragraph here and I cut it down. So for instance, if I didn't want this to be a voice right here. So are you investing in yourself by learning from those mentors who have already created success using different techniques? If I didn't want any voice and I just wanted that to come up after the intro, then I could just remove it. So this is how you're going to add and remove voice. Okay, so say for instance you do want it there. So you would just click Add Text to Speech. And all you do is your paragraph is right here or your sentence. You're going to generate speech. And we're going to hit play.
Are you investing in yourself by learning from those mentors who have already created success using different techniques?
Okay, so that's all there is to it to add it. Now, if I wanted to add another sentence, I would just click Add New Item. And then when I added the new item, let me just put here, let's see, visit the link below to view more of my favorite oh my goodness. Having a hard time spelling there for a second. Okay, so visit the link below to view more of my favorite Anthony Robbins books. Now what's going to happen is everything that's on the first page that we just went through with the title and the keywords, that's going to be just like YouTube, where everything is beneath in the description with your keywords and your link. So what we want to do is we want to create the voice for this as well. Okay, so we're just going to generate the speech. And we're going to play it.
Visit the link below to view more of my favorite Anthony Robbins books.
Okay, so that is all done. Now, anytime throughout what you're doing, if you have show items as bullets checked as yes, and you have an image, the image will not show up unless you have no. Okay, so if you have yes here, you're going to have a problem because none of the images are going to show up. And I'll show you here. See how it says show items as bullets? And if I were to click on Awake the Giant Within, the book cover is right here. You can have one image when you click on any of these. Okay, so if I wanted to click Anthony Robbins right there, I can have his picture right there. If I want to bring up, say, somebody else, Zig Ziglar, I would just type in his name here, click search, and all the images are going to come up, or you can upload it from your computer. Okay? So what I want to show you is, as long as show items as bullets is checked, these images are not going to show up. So we're going to click no. Now, that's how easy it is to just keep adding frames or removing. Now, if I wanted to remove this frame, I would just click on it and click remove. Oh, that's the voice. To modify, if I wanted to take out this whole number 6, I would just modify selected item, and I can scroll down and just click remove item. Okay, so I'm going to take you to the very end because you do the same thing through all of them. You would just, add or take out, but we want to get to the very end, and I wanted to show you. So I can have the author name just Sandy Case, or I can add, what they're going to do is they're going to add your IBO release is an expert field, and you can put whatever you want here. You can upload your own image. The contact screen, if you don't want at the very end where it says contact, you don't have to, but at the very end you can have your website, you can have your Facebook link, your YouTube channel, your Twitter channel, and an email address if you'd like, okay, your phone number, and then click next. And then here is where you can change. Like I showed you in video 1, if you wanted this to be whiteboard, you could. You can view the scrapbook, the electric, the Serenity, as I showed you in video 1. Your background music, you can either customize and upload your own. You can make it higher or lower. Like in video 1, it was too loud, so we lowered it and we hired the voice. You can customize the background image. You can change your colors and fonts, and the no video is the intro, where in my video I showed you the woman that says hello, I'm going to show you, and she's clicking on Google. If I didn't want that there, I would just click no. The intro and outro videos is right here, so you would click a voice that you like. Okay, so let's just pick, this is who we have right now. We're going to preview him.
Hello, I'm here to talk about.
Okay, so if I don't want that there, I would just click no. But we have Nathan in the beginning and the end, so we're going to use the 2 that we have. And then if you want it watermarked so that nobody copies, and then you could put either your IBO press release or you can put your own website or blog. We're going to click on next. And what we're going to do is, now here, this tells you 59 out of 100. If we clicked on the full report, it's going to tell you everything that you may want to change. I'm going to click on it real fast. I'm running out of time here. So the length of all items should be under 100 characters. So we have a couple that don't have that. So you can just go through here, and if you clicked on these boxes, then it would help you out. But that's your full report to tell you that you would get good traffic. We're just going to click on Watch the Instant Video.
Hello, I'm here to talk about Anthony Robbins' Personal Power 2, The Driving Force.
And where that Sandy Case is, I can change that to IBO.
Those mentors who have already created success using different techniques, Anthony Robbins is one of those mentoring coaches who has proven himself.
And see, if I had that box checked for bullets, that book wouldn't have showed up.
Books to your home library. Visit the link below to view more of my favorite Anthony Robbins books. You need to awake the giant within.
Okay, so I'm going to stop this to the very end so you can see where the contact information comes in at. Okay, so this is the IBO Contact Us. So if I would have had Facebook and Twitter and my YouTube channel, it would be here. And then for more information, you can put whatever you want. Your website, I have the press release right there. So it's really easy.
Please click the link in description for more information.
So again, if you didn't want him, remember that page where the intro and outro, you can put no. So if you have any questions or comments, just leave it below in this press release, and I'll be more than happy to help you out. Thank you.